Hello, humans and pets. Today we are going to be eating the sub.
The sub. So this one was one that we've been looking at. It's not really close to the house, but I will say I've never heard of these guys until recently. I didn't realize that they were even existed. But it says in 1956 on the back of the bag. So
Yeah.
they've been around for a while. Did you want? I know you want to read it.
No.
There's a big paragraph he wanted to read.
I was gonna read the. You can kind of see it's like a barcode.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm sparing you.
I was gonna read it all.
Yeah. So anyways, long story short, Jersey Mike has, I guess it was 2 years in planning. I actually want to give a shout out to my brother who actually told me about this last night. Today, which will be actually tomorrow when you see this, but today. They're actually doing a 100% donation of everything that is bought today is going to go to one of their local 200 charities that they do, which to me I thought was awesome.
Great.
So I had to, actually, after I thought about it when my brother suggested it, we found where one of these were, and we've never eaten here before, so I have no idea.
We drove all the way out there, we stopped
Yeah, so we
along the way, and we got them.
right, and I thought it was super nice. I mean, you can make money all the time you want. They don't have to give back, but they are. So whatever they sell today, I thought it was a really good thing, and I thought it was we were obligated.
It also drums up business for
You know, to me, I thought it was worth going and spending the money, and you know what? It'll bring me back because I think that's a generous thing the company did. So I let Ryan pick the grinders. Please don't destroy them.
Sorry. So we got like a Italian thing, and we also got a not Italian.
I don't know why you.
I know.
Not talking
I'm
like a
allowed-
human. You had the
Well,
thing in front of you.
I was expecting I was gonna read it all.
You had the receipt in front of you of what you
It
bought.
doesn't say. It's
Okay.
like number 19 and stuff.
All right, so we did like
we
we
got
did.
Italian, like we did at Subway.
Yeah.
It has like tomatoes. We added, or hopefully it went through the jalapenos, dill pickles, and mayo on the Italian. And then we also got like the club or something. It's like a ham, turkey, bacon one.
Yeah.
It already had mayo, so we added some pepper spread to it.
Yeah. So just on a first exam, I mean, it's maybe a 6-inch sub. So there's a small, there's a regular, which you bought regular,
Yeah, we got
correct?
regular, and then there's a.
And then there's a larger
And
one.
then there's a 23-inch or 26-inch.
But the regular one was about $10. It was just
Yeah, it was
under
$9.25.
Just under $10. So
Maybe this is like a most.
I don't know. It's on the.
Qdoba.
To me, it's on like the smaller side of as far as grinders go. So
It also has
this one's
two
cut,
pizza.
and that one's cut.
Oh, this one's cut.
So
Okay,
there you
it's
go.
cut, it's cut.
So I let Ryan pick the two of them. One of them had a special bread, like a rosemary garlic bread or something. Here, you take this side. If you don't, well, since it's closer.
Okay, I don't know which one this is.
I don't know. We'll
Looks
have to
like
figure it
I
out.
don't know if both of them have ham.
And the other one. All right, Finn, you go eat your food, bud.
It smells so delicious. Man.
It was a pickle.
And you can grab this. Please help.
What?
It's
You had to
It's
you
not
had to
really-
rip it. That's why.
yeah. I'm not strong.
I can't believe you just did that.
So
All right. Let's just do this so it make it easier.
that's a good idea.
This one is whatever one you picked.
Okay.
So, let me see. You
Right.
picked an Italian, and then you picked one. I thought you picked one that had roast beef. Is it? Or no, you didn't do that.
I think we did the ham, so that doesn't help us at all.
No, and you had two different kinds of bread. So, I'm hard pressed to see
They look like the same.
what is
bread.
what. This one has like a pepperoni on it. Which one had pepperoni? Italian. And this one has turkey on it. So this one must be the club one.
Which
Because
one?
it's got bacon and turkey.
How do I tell the difference?
You look at them. This one right here has bacon and turkey in it. So this would be the club, and that would be
this
the
would
Italian.
So we should do the Italian first, I think.
One of them you did a pepper spread too, I remember.
That was the club.
On the turkey club?
Yeah, because I don't want
So that's going to be that one. That's this right here. That's the
Okay.
pepper spread.
Okay.
So, all right. So now we're good. Sorry about that. Again, we've never eaten at this place, so we have no idea what to expect.
Yes.
I did like their concept behind it.
It's soggy, so that's a good thing, I guess.
I will preface it by saying I'm shocked at the size because I'm used to getting one at like our local places that.
It seems like the local sub places are better in every way possible.
Well, yeah. Again, who knows? But we're gonna give it a try. We'll see what it tastes like.
So I'm
Which
gonna
one
go
are we
for
doing?
I think
club?
this is the Italian.
All right, because the rosemary bread was on the Italian.
Correct. So we
That's
got
this one.
rosemary parmesan bread.
Okay.
Hopefully, rosemary parmesan bread. It
In
looks
theory,
the same.
it looks the same.
So, and,
Alright.
and then we just got regular white bread. But this is like little specks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's put that on my nose. In case you want that. Got the provolone cheese.
Yes.
I will say.
Very saucy.
I will say they did okay with the meat too. Like they put a decent amount of meat in it. It's very saucy. Well, did you add mayonnaise to this one?
I added mayonnaise
Yeah.
to this one.
So. Again, doing it on the app is nice because you can add, subtract, you can put whatever you want on your sandwich itself.
I like the jalapenos and the pickles.
Mm-hmm. And you added that. Okay.
I added jalapenos and pickles to both of them. And then for this Italian one, I added the mayo. And for the club one, I added pepper spread.
I'm not thinking they put it on a Parmesan. Do you taste anything on the bread?
No. No, I do not.
I think we just got it on regular white bread.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they put it on this one. But I don't taste anything
No.
different on the bread.
Uh-uh. From what I would imagine their white bread to taste like.
As far as grinders go, it's delicious.
Yeah.
I mean, it's juicy. They have plenty of meat on it.
Oh, definitely.
And, you know,
The jalapenos are good.
those are just, that's why I told you to add them. They didn't come standard, but, you know, you can never go wrong with jalapenos in
But
pickles.
at least for us, because we like those things.
And honestly, the first regular grinder that you ever even ate was Jersey Mike's. I mean, excuse me, this is Jersey Mike's, was Jimmy John's,
So, oh.
and then Subway after that.
Well, yeah, I guess if you look at it that way, I've had Subway before, but I never had like a menu
She
item.
always gave you like whatever.
Yeah.
What do you want? You want, you know, ham and cheese and pickles, and you know what I mean. You didn't just get a BMT or something. You know what I mean?
To be honest, I had no clue that was a thing.
No.
I like all the sauces on the grinder.
If it, you know, just because I'm used to getting a bigger grinder, but other than that, there's plenty of meat on it. It's actually very tasty. It's a good Italian grinder. Like it's a good Italian grinder.
Perfect amount of cheese, great amount of meat.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good amount of lettuce. I removed the tomatoes, of course, but
Right.
you kept them on.
No, I think it adds a juice to it that's actually, you know, this is really good. You know, as far as grinders go, or subs or whatever you call them, hoagies. If I had any knock, would be,
The size, I guess.
would I be full? Just eating, you know, for $10.
Maybe.
For $10, I'm used to getting like a foot long,
Yeah.
and this was like a 6-inch. So it's a little bit smaller than I'm
Probably
used to
8.
getting.
But definitely, yeah.
You know what I mean?
But compared to like Subway, for instance, that added a lot more than what they put on, I think. I like how much sauce they put on.
It's good. That one was good. Let's try the turkey club.
Okay.
And,
So this is like a cherry pepper spread, which I've never had in my life. So
No, and I'm hoping it's just like the regular pepper spread that I like.
That you
I
like.
like the pepper spread because I think it adds another flavor.
let's try it. This
They
one
do
has
make a
ham,
nice-
Bacon.
I
It
will
has,
give 'em-
no added stuff to the turkeys or something. Like it's like healthy turkey.
Yeah, no antibiotics or something
Yeah.
on the turkey. I'm gonna have to bring my plate with this one because this one's a little messier than the other one. But
And onion.
it is a
onion.
decent. looking grinder.
The good thing about it is that they don't like. I like how it. For me, it's not like it's a sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like there's like. It's not like a C-shaped bread, and they cut it in half. They cut
Right.
it like directly in half.
Right.
You know, and I like that because then they put the meat throughout the entire thing. And
It's laid on the bottom of the sandwich.
yeah,
Yes,
rather
yes,
than
yes,
being
yes.
like curled up, so you have
Uh-huh.
one bite of meat and cheese, and then one bite of salad and dressing. I like how it's all evenly spread throughout. I like that. And I've also noticed that the cheese is always on the bottom, then
Uh-huh.
the meat and everything else.
They definitely didn't short you because that's all turkey on the top. There's all ham. I'm gonna bring my plate back over here.
And the bacon.
And
is on
all
top,
turkey,
too.
and then there's bacon right on the very top. Just actually, I gotta be honest, I've never had them.
Yeah.
They didn't short you on, maybe on size, but they definitely put a lot more meat on there, like you said. Than I don't remember Jimmy John's because we got the gargantuan.
We got the gargantuan, so it was just all meat.
Yeah, so I can't. It
But
reminded me
we got
of this.
another thing from them too.
We got the chicken,
Oh yeah, we got the
yeah.
chicken salad.
chicken salad one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one I wasn't impressed with, but it was okay. But it wasn't what I thought I was gonna get.
No, I expected more chicken taste.
What do you think of this one?
This is tall.
This one I can barely get in my mouth.
This is a good grinder.
This one is definitely fatter than the
I
Italian.
don't think I got to the cherry pepper spread yet.
I don't really taste it yet either, but I will say
But it might just be
it
blending in.
definitely has a different flavor though because you can taste the turkey and the ham. It's like a turkey club sandwich, and that's what it's
And the bacon.
representing in the bacon.
App was flawless.
Yeah.
Very easy to follow. And even better, the curbside went flawlessly for the first time in our lives.
Yeah, it did work.
You know, they just brought it out to us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think they said anything.
Well, you said thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that. But it was really,
It
really
worked out.
easy. Fast as well.
Yep, it did. It worked out well. This one reminds me of our local place, and they don't have it on the menu anymore. I'm very disappointed about that. But they used to have what they would call like a house special grinder, and it was like this, and it had the ham and the turkey and the bacon, and it was just like a little bit of everything on the thing, and it was a nice, healthy sandwich. And this one I actually liked. This was a good choice. It was a good
I
choice.
taste the spread. A little bit.
Do you like it?
Tastes good. I also like the bacon. I think the bacon really
makes
changes the flavor.
It really does. Honestly, compared to having just like the pepperoni, even or the salami,
This is one of the better subs I've had.
the turkey in the ham combo is really nice too.
You could have also gotten turkey and roast beef, but I decided to go for the ham.
The ham, and some people aren't ham fans, but the ham is very flavorful. Like
Yes.
the ham
It has
really
like a
jumps
black
out.
pepper.
It has
It's
like
really in your face.
It is definitely a good tasting. Sometimes you get them smoky, better tasting hams, and this
Yeah.
is a good tasting ham. This is
This isn't any like $1 salami or bologna rather bologna.
No, even having all of this, I'm a little sad that I didn't get to try the rosemary bread because I was kind of looking forward to trying something different. Could have also got wheat. Well, gluten free was extra too.
Yeah,
if
it was
you
like a
wanted
buck
it.
extra for gluten free.
I will say I do like that they sauced it up.
Yeah.
Stuff's falling out. It's dripping.
And we like that.
I like that. I mark that as a plus.
I love the bacon because it's little strips of bacon. It's not like bacon chunks.
No, and it still has texture too. It's actually really good.
And it's the most flavorful bacon I've ever had. Ever. Like, it's like if you bite into that bacon, you get it throughout the entire bite. Same with the ham.
I'm not gonna lie. When I seen them in the bag, and they look so much bigger, and when I took them out, I was instantly disappointed because I said, "I'm gonna pay all this and be hungry." But I'm not. Like, we just ate technically one. We ate two halves because we wanted to try. We did it in half again because, A, he's, again, hardly eaten any grinders. And I actually was after him today. we almost were thinking about doing, like, what's the favorite grinder?
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it a steak and cheese or is it a roast beef, and just pick what is the most common one. I'll have to Google it, or if you guys want to leave a comment down below.
Like, what's the most ordered, or what's your most ordered thing?
Not to be specific, like
Yeah.
you can't say BMT because that's only to Subway, but
Is it?
yeah, but it's a version of an Italian grinder. So you could say an Italian grinder, or a steak and cheese, or a roast beef grinder, or a turkey club, and then see if all of these people have one. I gave you one, and then maybe we'll do a competition on who makes the best one,
Yeah.
or something like that, and just food for thought, something else to go on. But I want to give a shout out to Jersey Mike's. This was really good,
Yeah.
and
It was tall. It might not have been as long,
right.
but everything was really high quality, I guess.
They put a good amount of meat in it.
The good thing is that the cheese you can taste, but the meat stands out above it, and it really pushes it. And then all the dressing is really flavorful too.
It really is.
And they didn't add mayo. They didn't for the other one where it was add mayo, because this one already had mayo. But
Right.
the add mayo one, they didn't just add like a spoonful.
Well, it was on there.
They actually added it. Like some places you'll be like, oh, add bacon. And like there was a study that shown that if you added bacon to something, it would be like less bacon than if you ordered like the bacon cheeseburger
Right.
or whatever. But now it's kind of like they actually added what they said they would.
Even the as you like to call it, the salad on
Yeah.
it had like a dressing. Like there was it wasn't just lettuce. It had like some kind of a oil.
And the ham had like this black pepper taste.
The
I
ham
don't
was
know
actually
if it was
really
the
good,
ham.
yeah.
And then the cherry pepper spread, it was subtle.
Yeah.
It wasn't very
No.
like
That's why I like that, because it gives you kind of the hot pepper flavor,
but it wasn't.
without the hot pepper heat.
Yeah.
But it makes it like it's nice when you get a hot pepper. You're like, ooh, that was good. But when you have the spread,
It's
it
just
goes
the
throughout the
taste,
whole
yeah.
thing, so you get that flavor on every bite. So and then when you get the hot pepper, you're like,
Yeah,
ooh,
we also
little
had the
heat.
jalapenos and
Yeah.
the pickles.
Overall, I'll definitely give it 2 thumbs up. I'll definitely go back just for the fact that they did today.
Yes.
I think that's really good.
I think it's really nice.
That they don't have to give back. They're making their money.
Oh,
and but with that being said,
It's just nice to support that.
100% of what they were going to get
And
today.
our building was a specific charity.
Each
It wasn't
one,
like
right.
they took the sum of money and then put 50,000 here, 20,000 here. It was like our building that we went to one service.
They said
I can't name it
over
off.
200
Top
different
of my head,
charities that they do look. Because it's out of Jersey. It's actually a New Jersey company. But, it's just a sentiment or a compliment to the CEOs that are running the place, that they really, they're trying to give back. They don't have to.
And this is also to the marketing team. This is great because it actually got us to go.
I've never been.
Without this, I don't think we wouldn't have won it.
Well, no, because it was
Soon.
it was a good drive, and it
Yeah.
was on our hit list to try.
But it
because
wasn't
there's a lot of
at the
places.
top.
There's a lot of places that chain grinder places. I said this to my brother last night. We always went to the local pizza parlors, and even when I moved and I live here, we go to the local pizza parlors when you were going to get a grinder. I never really, unless we were away, and Subway was the only thing. We didn't go to Subway. You go to the local places because they usually give you a better grinder. And I've said this when we got Subway. I used to hate the way they cut their old Subway things. And if anyone remembers that, your friends won't remember it. But back in the day when Subway first came up to the north, they used to put a V cut on the top, and they would take that little piece of bread and they'd stuff all the stuff in, and then you'd have to eat it with that little piece of bread on the top. It just annoyed the crap out of me. I hated it. But I never went to. We were just talking about it today. D'Angelo's. It supposedly has great subs.
Yeah.
And Audrey actually said that supposedly that's one of her favorite places. I've never been to a D'Angelo's. I don't know what they even have. They don't have an app. So that's one scratch against them.
We were actually going to go today.
I was thinking about it today, but then when
this is just something you can't beat. That you're not only getting food.
Yeah.
In the sense, it's like if you go to the grocery store and they're like, "Would you like to donate to this charity?" and you're like, "Sure,"
Yeah.
But it's like if you're getting the stuff for the same price as you're donating. It's wonderful.
They were given 100% of
I
their
feel
sales.
bad for not buying 8 more subs.
I feel bad because I want to try their other subs.
I
Now, at this
wanna eat
point,
their whole
they were
menu.
both, the 2 that we had were actually really good. And You know, again, if I had any knock, you know, to me, $9 for a 6-inch sub, that's getting up there in the prices. But I will give them, it was a generous amount of meat.
It was probably, I liked it more than, if we're gonna rank them, okay?
Well, we might have to put them head to head.
If we're
We
going
might
to
have to go
rank it,
Jersey Mike's versus Jimmy John's or
well,
something.
we've had the Jimmy John's, so
Yep. But we had to go gargantuan too.
it's all different. I think Jimmy John's is at the bottom.
We may have to revisit this, and if you want to see that in the future, maybe we'll get, you know, a few
Well,
different.
where would you put it? We have Jimmy John's, Subway, and now we have Jersey Mike's. I would put this at
It's
top.
kind of apples and oranges only because they're different grinders for each
But
one.
we also got the Italian at Subway, and
Well,
we
true.
got a bacon Jason Tatum or whatever at Subway. Mm-hmm. So it was kind of a like.
It was
but
kind of a turkey bacon.
overall grinder, because we got the best or the new off the menus.
This one was definitely saucier and more flavorful than the Subway
I
one.
think the meat was higher quality, and they didn't overload it with salad. And I liked how it was more of a sandwich than like a C.
Subway was a little bigger. This one had more concentrated flavor.
And they spread everything out evenly rather than one bite salad, one bite not.
We might have to go head to head on this one.
This
if you want to see
would be
that,
a
let
good
us know.
That would be a good video.
We might have
would
to
do
we
it.
might have to try on all of them. Maybe get an Italian from each place and try the three of them all right at or whatever flavor. And that's why I was kind of wondering. So leave a comment down below. What is your and I know, John, you're going to say meatball because none of them serve meatball. None of them serve meatball, and I think that is funny. And I do agree with you that every place we grew up, a meatball grinder was like a staple.
That's kind of what you think.
And even Subway has a meatball grinder, but I don't believe these guys have
even
a meatball.
some schools serve it.
And I know Jimmy John's did not have a meatball either. But like, what's your norm? Like, and I was saying to Ryan earlier today because we were looking at, and I want to say, and correct me if I'm wrong, D'Angelo's is famous for their steak and cheese, and Ryan has a thing about steak. He doesn't like eating it, but it's not real steak. It's like steak-um steak, and I'm trying to explain to him that even way back serves a steak and cheese sub, and like one day we've been to Pennsylvania 32,000 times, and I've never had a Philly's cheesesteak because we never went to like by Philadelphia, and but I'd like to one time just see who has the best steak and cheese, because honestly, according to my brother, the people he worked with actually say Market Basket makes the best steak and cheese out of everyone, and I'd throw them in the mix if we ever do a competition. But
I would do.
What is your favorite grinder? Leave a comment down below on which grinder. That's
like
what I guess.
Toppings favorite place. Do you like it toasted or not? Because most places
That
have
does
toasted.
change the taste.
Do you like it warm? Do you like it cold? Do you like a lot of sauce? Do you like none?
And I let Ryan pick these two because I said you're the one who's never eaten.
And what's your
really.
favorite cheese? Do you like cheese like Swiss with holes?
Like today, it had provolone, and provolone is a nice cheese. I think
it stands out more than
Yeah.
like Swiss.
Or even American.
Yeah.
It has a taste, and it's actually provolone is nice when it's melted because it coats and it hugs your
Yeah.
food. It's actually really nice. So, but again, we can go on and on. We're kind of foodies anyways, but overall,
Well, we kind of eat it now.
I'm giving them Jersey Mike's. I give them credit for. I'll call you back, Chris. I give them credit for the fact that they actually are donating 100% to their local charities, to whichever one they want to do. And to me, I like I said to him, I said, we're putting everything else aside. We're going to drive to, because it was a good distance to get to this place. But I felt obligated, doing even a show like this that, if they're willing to give, then we should give too. And good for them for doing it. And 364 days of the year, I hope they make a good amount of business. Just the fact that they gave back today says something about the company. Yeah, to me.
Definitely.
I mean, that to me is admirable. I couldn't get admirable out of my mouth, but it is, to me, kudos to them.
Yes.
And again, if I had any knock,
It would be the size.
it would be the size of the grinder. But it was, you know what? We've had so many.
$9.25 for almost everything that on their menu. It was all kind of equal.
And then it looks like, is it better to get more bread and less meat, or less bread and more meat?
Yeah, I think this is the best. I don't feel like I got scammed
No, I don't either.
at all.
I'm not hungry.
No,
I'm not stuffed like sometimes.
I'm full. I'm not overly full.
Right, you're right.
Which is probably a good
Probably
thing.
your best bet. It's probably the right size to eat, actually.
Yeah.
Instead of my normal, I stuff it all in my face, and then afterwards I'm like, why don't you deal the half? You know, but, you know, because you're eating more bread. And you know, I mean, the bread was fresh.
Yeah.
You know,
And I really like how they cut it as a sandwich, kind of like a long
all the way
sandwich.
through, right?
Rather than saying, hey, in the future, right? They have like a 26-inch, 23-inch, like, sub that can feed 4 people. Should we get it?
Oh, jeez, you're gonna.
Should we
we'll
get
do it
the-
with so many subscribers. We'll try to pound a 4-serving.
I don't think we
sandwich.
could. We'd
Oh
have
my
to have
God.
special guests. We could have Finn, the best dog in
Yeah.
the world.
All right, we don't want to make this. You know, let us know too. Like our last video was like 30, but we were competing head to head with chicken sandwiches, so
Yeah,
it
this
ran
is
over
like
a little
26
bit.
minutes.
And this one's going to be up there. But you know what?
Do you rather have shorter videos?
That's my question. I don't want to bore people, and I don't want people to leave halfway through. If you're enjoying what we're doing, leave a comment down below. If you think we should shorten it up a little bit, leave a comment down below, and we'll try to stop our babbling. It's hard for me because if you know me, babbling is my pastime. But again, thank you, Jersey Mike's, for doing what you did, and thank you, Mike, my brother, for suggesting this. And then I followed him on Twitter, and I got the app, and I did everything, and everything worked flawlessly. And they are donating, like you said, so awesome to them. And I will agree, you know, but we just had this one last. But this was definitely the sauciest and the most flavorful out of all of the
And
grinders we've had.
I wouldn't call this. I'd call it a sandwich, not a salad. And there's like
Yeah, that's saying something for you.
when well, I kind of use it as like a joking term. You
Yeah,
know?
no, it
but
did say
when
something.
you have like something, Taco Bell is known for this on the like the lower budget.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a little meat, and then it's like all lettuce, and it's not advertised as such.
That's what I will. That's what the props that I gave to him. There is less bread, but I want to say more meat because that turkey club I could barely put in my mouth.
Yeah,
that was a
yeah.
good
And
fat. That was like the
also was
gargantuan.
lettuce. I even took off the tomatoes.
Yeah.
It had we added pickles.
But on that, there is seasoning on your tomatoes.
Yes, there
Like
is.
if you show, I got Finn on my lap because he
Yeah,
missed
I
us because
removed tomatoes.
we did something before we went to the restaurant, so he didn't get to go for a ride. But
It's
they
like
they seasoned their
black
vegetables.
pepper and stuff. I don't know if that was like a part of a dressing.
But
like
but that's what I'm saying. Like their
balsamic
salad part
vinaigrette
of
or
their
something?
it was seasoned. It wasn't just the mayonnaise.
it wasn't bland.
It
The
had-
ham. I think
yeah.
it was the ham that
It
had
was
the
good.
peppery
No, that was
taste.
actually really good. That was
The-
again.
the turkey was good too.
And I don't know the company at all. I don't know if they do, but it did taste like quality meat.
It was very quality.
And
And the bacon was the most flavorful bacon I've ever seen.
it tasted like quality products, and that you can't ask for anything more than that. So
So
that
I
being
don't mind
said,
paying $10
this is Jersey Mike's.
Yeah. We got an Italian with like jalapenos, mayo, and
Again, you can
pickles.
customize it. That's the good thing.
Yes.
They do let you, and it was no charge to add
No.
or subtract.
If you added extra bacon or if you added
extra
bacon.
meat. If you're gonna
Or
do
if
that,
you
you're gonna
added-
pay.
yeah.
But like for the normal, the pickles, the jalapenos, the spreads, it was all free to add or subtract anything that you wanted to.
Which I really like.
And the
You can
turkey
add
club,
everything.
because there were two different. There was a roast beef
There was a
club.
roast beef turkey bacon, and then there was a ham turkey bacon.
I say there was
Yeah.
at least 6 to 10
There was like
cold ones
oh,
and
I
a
think there
handful
was
of
like,
hot ones.
like 15 cold ones.
Yeah.
I think it was 16,
yeah.
and then it was there was like 10 like
So they-
hot ones where
yeah.
they like warmed up like buffalo chicken.
Right, because I had told him, pick any two you want, and he stayed with the two cold ones. Because again, we were
And
a
that's more
good
of like a
distance
generic-
away. We were a good
was
distance
gonna be
away.
cold
but
anyways.
Again, leave a comment down below if you guys do want to see like, what is your favorite grinder to get, and then maybe we'll see if all the stores have them. Maybe we'll do a little competition in the future. You know, whether we do them all together or we do one at a time. You know what I mean? And then we can rate them just like we did the chicken sandwiches.
And we'll
So-
do it if you want to see.
yeah,
it.
just let us know, and if we get a ton of subscribers, maybe I'll buy you the I don't know how much the feed
I think-
for
I think it's
23-inch one was.
I think it's
but,
like $30.
yeah, well, we'll see. We spent $40 on hamburgers, so what are we gonna do? But again, leave a comment down below, like and subscribe if you
I hope
haven't done
more
it.
businesses do this
And
concept.
again, kudos to Jersey Mike's for donating 100%. I mean, they didn't even donate 50. 100%
Yeah.
of their sales today were going to go to over 200 different
I
charities.
like how it's different charities too. And
Yeah,
not
it wasn't just one.
big one.
They-
Because then, like, I like that.
And I don't know how many.
why-
I know Jersey Mike's is around. It's I don't know. I didn't Google how many states and stuff like that, but it's not. You know, it's from Jersey, so it's
Yeah.
definitely in a handful of states. And you know, good for them that they're gonna
yeah,
donate.
very,
you
very
know,
good for
you
them.
know, I don't know of anyone else like McDonald's or any big chains that spend 100% of their earnings
for that day.
for that day. You know, I'll give a prop to like Ben and Jerry's ice cream. Once a year, they give. I think it's only
It's
once.
like free ice
they
cream?
do free ice cream day
Yeah.
where they just give out free ice cream all day long. You can't beat that. I mean, that's saying thank you to your customers,
Really,
and
really.
that's basically what these guys
And,
did.
and
so.
you're going to buy it anyways.
Yeah,
There's some people who won't buy it anyways.
But you know what? You're gonna eat it, and you're gonna be like, "Wow, that is some good ice cream." You're going back. If you've
Oh,
never
yeah.
had Ben and Jerry's ice cream, they're right up there with some of the best ice
Yeah,
cream.
you eat that
And
entire, like, 5-serving pint.
It's delicious.
Of ice cream.
It is.
You eat it all.
You know, especially if you eat it with just like the store brand normal ice cream, you're like, "Oh, that's not creamy." It is some good stuff. It's up there. The only one that can almost compete is like Haagen-Dazs or some of the real good ones, but. Again, maybe we'll do Ben and Jerry's ice cream in the future or something. But
I'll eat Ben and Jerry's.
Again, you know, thank you, Jersey Mike. Thank you guys for watching. We don't want to run it up too long. It's already went longer than I expected. But you know, that's our review. I definitely give it 2 thumbs up. Both of them are good grind. It's again, any knock I would have is they're only about a 6-inch sub, but you know what?
Yes.
They do pack on the meat, and it is flavorful.
And it
throughout.
has,
So
yeah, you can taste,
Yeah.
like, you take one bite, you can taste the entire.
it's quality.
You can,
It
you can
is. It was
pick,
good.
Like, name everything.
It was definitely, and so, you know, give them a try, and you know, if you never had them, or if you have had them and had a bad experience, by all means, leave a comment down below. So, thank you very much for watching, and hope you enjoyed the video.
Bye.